Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Good afternoon and peace be upon you all. Let me introduce myself. I am Desvi Diana Nurhayati with name 1707620007, a student from State University of Jakarta. On this occasion, I will present the result of my thesis research entitled The Influence of Entrepreneurship, Education, and School Environment on Entrepreneurial Interest of Vocational High School Student in South Jakarta. I conduct this research as part of the fulfillment of the requirement to obtain a bachelor's degree in education at the State University of Jakarta. I would like to my supervisor, Prof. Dr. Kori Yohana MM, and Mr. Aditya Pratama SPD MPD for their guidance and direction the process of completing this thesis. Background: entrepreneurial interest is an important aspect in encouraging economic independence, especially for vocational high school graduates who are prepared to be ready for work, including becoming entrepreneurs. However, based on data from BPS, the highest unemployment rate in 2021 actually came from vocational high school graduates, which was 16.71%, although it decreased to 10.38% 2022. Vocational high school graduates remain the highest contributor to employment in Indonesia. This indicates a serious problem, one of which is the lack of an interest in entrepreneurship among vocational high school students. In this study, I focus on two factors that are thought to influence student interest in entrepreneurship, namely entrepreneurship education and school environment. This study is important to determine the extent to which these two factors influence vocational high school student interest in entrepreneurship. The results are expected to be used as evaluation material and consideration in improving the quality of entrepreneurship education in school. Problem formulation. Based on the background that I have explained previously, the problem formulation in this study is formulated into three main questions. The first problem is, does entrepreneurship education have a positive and significant influence on the entrepreneurial interest of vocational high school students in South Jakarta? The second problem, does the school environment have a positive and significant influence on the entrepreneurial interest of vocational high school students in South Jakarta? And finally, the third problem, do entrepreneurship education and the school environment simultaneously have a positive and significant influence in the entrepreneurial interest of vocational high school students in South Jakarta? Their problem formulation are the basis for compiling objective, hypothesis, and data analysis in my research. Research objective. Based on the formulation of the problem that has been explained previously, the objective of this study are as follows. The first objective is analyze whether entrepreneurship education has a positive and significant effect on the entrepreneurial interest of vocational high school students in South Jakarta. The second objective, analyze whether school environment has a positive and significant effect on the entrepreneurial interest of vocational high school students in South Jakarta. And the third, analyze whether entrepreneurship education and school environment simultaneously simultaneously have a positive and significant effect on the entrepreneurial interest of vocational high school students in South Jakarta. Research benefit. This research has two types of benefit, namely theoretical benefit and practical benefit. Theoretical benefit. First, this research is expected to provide scientific contribution in the development of entrepreneurship education theory, especially in vocational education such as vocational high school. Second, it provides an overview of the entrepreneurship learning model that suits the needs of vocational high school students. Third, it provides an overview of how the school environment can influence student interest in entrepreneurship. Practical benefit. For research, this research can increase my personal insight and understanding of the relationship between the variable studies. For universities, it can encourage scientific studies, especially in the field of entrepreneurship and education. For school, the result of this study can be input on how the school environment can be optimized to support student interest in entrepreneurship. And finally, for readers, this research can provide information and motivation in fostering interest in entrepreneurship, especially among vocational high school. Chapter 2, Literature Review. Next, I will explain the contents of Chapter 2, namely Literature Review. In this chapter, I discuss the theories that are the basis for the research, as well as the result of relevant previous studies, which are then used to compile a theoretical framework for thinking and research hypothesis. This literature review is an important foundation for explaining the relationship between the variables that I studied, namely entrepreneurship education, school environment, and entrepreneurial interest of vocational high school students. This chapter also form the basis for developing measuring and analysis tools in my research. Theoretical basis. Interest in entrepreneurship. Interest in entrepreneurship is a person desire to dare to take risk and create and manage a business. In this study, I used indicator from Sari et al. 2022 to measure the interest entrepreneurship of vocational high school student. The indicator consists of 5 points. 1. Feeling of joy toward entrepreneurship. 2. Preferring entrepreneurship over other. 3. Interest in the world of entrepreneurship. 4. Active involvement in entrepreneurial activities. 5. Attention to entrepreneurial matters. The grand theory used in the variable refers to the theory of planned behavior by Eisen, 1991. This theory explains that a person's intention, including in this case the interest in entrepreneurship, is influenced by 3 factors, namely 1. Attitude toward behavior, subjective norm. 3. Perception of behavior control. In other words, if students have a positive attitude toward entrepreneurship, feel that the people around them are supportive and feel able to control their action, then their interest in entrepreneurship will tend to be high. Theoretical basis entrepreneurship education. Entrepreneurship education is a learning process that aims to instill the soul mentality and entrepreneurial skill in students. In this study I used indicator from Lim and Calvin in Munawar 2019, which consists of three main points. 1. Cultivating student desire to become entrepreneurs. 2. Making students aware of business opportunities. 3. Increasing student knowledge in the field of entrepreneurship. The grand theory or mind theory underlying this variable is the theory of human capital. This theory explains that education plays an important role in improving individual skill and productivity, including in entrepreneurship. In other words, the higher the quality entrepreneurship education provides to students, the greater their chance of having interest and readiness to become entrepreneur. Theoretical basis school environment. The school environment is a place where the educational process takes place, both physical and socially. A conducive environment is essential to support successful learning, including in fostering student interest in entrepreneurship. In this study, I used indicator from Muhammad Saroni in the research of Siahaan and Meilani 2019, namely 1. Physical environment, namely facilities that support comfortable learning. 2. Social environment, namely student interaction with friends, teacher, and other school parties. The grand theory of this variable is Bronfenbrenner ecologics theory, which explains that an environment such as a school is part of a system that has a major influence on individual development, including in shaping student attitude, interest, and behavior. So if the school environment is physical and socially supportive, it is likely that students will feel motivated and encouraged to have an interest in entrepreneurship. Previous research, entrepreneurship education, interest in entrepreneurship. The following are some previous research results that are used as reference in my research. Research by Tira and Sarjono 2020 state that entrepreneurship education has an effect on student interest in entrepreneurship. Karen Hapuk 2020 also shows that entrepreneurship education has an important role in increasing student interest in becoming entrepreneurs. 3. Cardiana and Melati 2019 strengthen previous finding, namely that entrepreneurship education has a partial effect on interest in entrepreneurship. From these three studies, it can be concluded that the better the entrepreneurship education received by students, the higher their interest in entrepreneurship. This finding reinforces that entrepreneurship education is one of the important factors that need to be considered to foster an entrepreneurial spirit among vocational high school students. Previous research school environment interest in entrepreneurship. In addition to entrepreneurship education, school environment has also been studied as a factor that can influence student interest in entrepreneurship. Ariani 2023 shows that school environment has a positive influence on student interest in entrepreneurship. Marini and Hamidah 2019 explain that school environment, along with other factors such as self-efficacy and family environment, can influence student interest in entrepreneurship. From the studies, it can be concluded that a conducive school environment, both physically and socially, plays a major role in encouraging students to be interested in becoming entrepreneur. 3.4 The school environment is one of the important variables in this study to determine how much influence it has on the interest in entrepreneurship of vocational high school students. Previous research entrepreneurship education and school environment entrepreneurial interest. In addition to being studied separately, the two variables in my study, namely entrepreneurship education and school environment, have also been studied together against entrepreneurial interest or intention. Bahri and Trisnawati 2021 showed that entrepreneurship education and the social environment can influence student entrepreneurial interest. Mahbuba and Kurniawan 2022 also found that the two variables, namely entrepreneurship education and the social environment, simultaneously have a significant effect on entrepreneurial intention. From the result of these studies, it can be concluded that entrepreneurship education and the school environment are able to complement each other in strengthening student intention or interest to become entrepreneur. This is the basis and strong reason for designing my research by using two independent variables simultaneously. Research hypothesis based on the formulation of the problem and theoretical basis that have been explained previously. This study proposed three hypotheses as follows. Hypothesis 1. Entrepreneurship education has a positive and significant effect on the entrepreneurial interest. Hypothesis 2. School environment has a positive and significant effect on entrepreneurial interest. Hypothesis 3. Entrepreneurship education and school environment simultaneously have a positive and significant effect on entrepreneurial interest. This hypothesis will later be tested through quantitative data analysis with the help of statistical software to find out whether the suspect influence is truly proven significantly based on field data. Chapter 3. Research Methods. Next, I will explain Chapter 3, which is about research methods. In this chapter, I explain the approach and type of research used, population and sample data collection techniques, and data analysis techniques. This research method is designed to be in accordance with the research objective, namely to determine the effect of entrepreneurship education and school environment on the entrepreneurial interest of vocational high school students in South Jakarta. With a quantitative approach and statistical analysis, it is hoped that the result of this study can describe the relationship between variables objectively and can be scientifically accounted for. Research method. In this section, I will explain some important points regarding the method used in this study. Research type. This study is a quantitative study with an associative approach because it aims to determine the relationship or influence between two independent variables on one dependent variable. Research objective. The purpose of this study is to determine the influence of entrepreneurship education and school environment on the entrepreneurial interest of vocational high school students in South Jakarta. Population and sample. The population in this study were all grade 11 students in several vocational high schools in South Jakarta who had received entrepreneurship subject. The number of samples used was 173 students. Sampling technique U. The sampling technique used was stratified random sampling, where students were grouped according to certain strata before being taken randomly. Data collection method. Data was collected using a questionnaire distribute the respondent. Measurement tool. The scale used in the questionnaire is the Likert scale with a value range from 1 to 5, where number 1 indicates strongly disagree and number 5 indicates strongly agree. Data analysis technique, validity and reliability test. In this study, I conduct two types of tests on the questionnaire instrument, namely validity test and reliability test, to ensure that the data collected was truly feasible and consistent. First, validity test. The validity test was conducted to determine whether the item the questionnaire really measure what should be measured. The criteria used are if the error count value are table at a significant level of 0.05, then the item is declared valid. This refers to the opinion of Jana and Herianto 2021. Second, reliability test. The reliability test was conducted to determine the consistency of the measurement result. According to Notuat Mojo in the research of Jana and Herianto 2021, the reliability criteria are determined based on the Cronbach alpha value. If alpha 0.60, then the instrument is declared reliable. If alpha 0.60, then the instrument is declared unreliable. By using these two tests, it is hoped that the instruments used in this study are truly accurate and consistent in measuring the variables studied. Classical assumption test. Before conducting the regression analysis, first conduct a classical assumption test to ensure that the data met the requirement in the linear regression analysis. This classical assumption test consists of four types of tests, namely 1. Normality test, 2. Linearity test, 3. Multicollinearity test, 4. Heteroscedasticity test. Multiple linear regression test. In this study, I used the multiple linear regression analysis technique. The goals are to 1. Find regression equation, 2. Predict the value of the dependent variable y, namely entrepreneurial interest, based on two independent variable x1 and x2, and 3. Find out how much influence each independent variable has on the dependent variable. The regression equation for two independent variables can be written as y is equal to a plus b sub 1x sub 1 plus b sub 2x sub 2. Hypothesis test. In this study, I used 3 main tests to test the formalized hypothesis, namely 1. T-test partial test, 2. V-test simultaneous test, 3. Coefficient of determination R2. Chapter 4, Result and Discussion. Next, I will explain the content of Chapter 4, namely regarding research result and discussion. In this chapter, I present the result of data analysis obtained from questionnaires that have been distributed to 172 respondents of grade 11 vocational high school students in South Jakarta. The results presented include instrument validity and reliability test, classical assumption test, multiple linear regression analysis, t-test and f-test, and coefficient of determinant. After the results are present, a discussion is carried out to link the research finding with the theories previously explained in chapter 2 and to compare them with relevant previous research. With this discussion, I try to answer whether the proposed hypothesis is accept or reject and explain the implication of the research result for the world of entrepreneurship education at the vocational high school level. Next, I will explain the description of the respondent data in this study. First, based on gender, out of a total of 172 students, 3 students of 47.98% were male and 90 students of 52.02% were female. This shows that the participation of female students was slightly greater than male students in this study. Then, based on school origin, respondents came from 5 different vocational schools in the South Jakarta area, namely SMK Muhammadiyah South Jakarta, as many as 35 students or 20.23%, SMK Makarya South Jakarta, as many as 34 students or 19.65%, SMK Pandawa Budi Luhur, as many as 34 students or 19.65%, SMK Al Fajar South Jakarta, as many as 35 students or 20.23%, and SMK Dharma Karya also as many as 35 students or 20.23%. This distribution shows that the sample are spread fairly evenly across the 5 schools, so the data obtained are representative enough to be analyzed. This slide shows the result of descriptive statistic of 3 variables in my research, namely entrepreneurship education, school environment, and entrepreneurial interest. For the entrepreneurship education variable, out of 173 respondents, the minimum value obtained was 40, the maximum value was 60, with an average attainment of 50.42 and a standard deviation of 3.31. This indicates that the data distribution is quite even around the average value. Then for the school environment variable, the minimum value was 32, the maximum was 50 with a mean of 41.28 and standard deviation of 2.96. This means that the distribution is not far from the average and students are quite consistent in assessing their school environment. Finally, for the entrepreneurial interest variable, the minimum value was 49, the maximum was 75 with a mean of 2.93 and a standard deviation of 3.26. This high average value indicates that student interest entrepreneurship is quite good. The number of valid data for all variables is 173 respondents or 100% of the total sample, so all data can be used in further analysis. Based on the frequency distribution table, it is known that the total score of the entrepreneurship education variable research reached 2000 722 from an ideal score of 10,308. From this figure, a percentage of 84.03% was obtained, which indicates that student perception of entrepreneurship education are in the high category. If you more specifically, the statement with the highest score is in statement number 2, namely, entrepreneurship education makes me more confident to become entrepreneur with a total score of 744 from an ideal score of 865 or equivalent to 86.01%. From this, it can be concluded that the entrepreneurship education received by students in 5 vocational schools in the South Jakarta area is not only considered good, but also plays a role in increasing student confidence to become entrepreneurs in the future. Next is the frequency distribution result of the school environment variable. It is known that the total score for this variable is 7,142 from an ideal score of 8,650, so that a percentage of 82.57% is obtained. This shows that student perception of the school environment are in the highest category. The statement with the highest score is in statement number 4, namely, the school provide promotional media such as bulletin board or bazaar for student entrepreneurial activities with a total score of 747 from an ideal score of 865 or 86.36%. From this result, it can be concluded that the school environment in 5 South Jakarta Vocational School is considered very supportive of student entrepreneurial interests, especially through promotional facilities such as bulletin board and the implementation of entrepreneurial bazaar activities managed by the school. Next is the frequency distribution result of the entrepreneurial interest variable. It is known that the total score of this variable is 10,887 from the ideal score of 12,975, so that the percentage obtained is 83.91%. This value shows that student entrepreneurial interest is in the high category. Specifically, the statement with the highest score is in statement number 10, namely, I often participate in entrepreneurship seminars of training with a total score of 743 from the ideal score of 865 or 85.90%. From this result, it can be concluded the student entrepreneurial interest in 5 South Jakarta Vocational School is not only high in general, but is also so through their participant in various activities such as entrepreneurship seminar or training. Next is the result of the validity test for the entrepreneurship education variable. Based on the result of the validity test, all statement items are declared valid because the R count value is greater than the R table. Thus, all items in the entrepreneurship education variable are suitable for use as data collection tools in this study. This validity shows that each statement in the questionnaire is truly able to measure the aspect of entrepreneurship education that are to be studied. Next is the result of the validity test for the school environment variable. From the test result conducted, it is known that all statement items in this variable are declared valid because the R count value is greater than the R table. This means that each statement used in the questionnaire can truly measure aspects of the school environment that are relevant to this study. Thus, all items in the school environment variable are suitable for use as a data collection tool. Next is the result of the validity test for the entrepreneurial interest variable. From the analysis result, it is known that all statement items in this variable are declared valid because the R count value is greater than the R table. Thus, each statement item is able to measure aspect of entrepreneurial interest in accordance with the research objective. Therefore, all items in the entrepreneurial interest variable can be used as data collection instrument in this study. Next, I will explain the result of the reliability test on each variable. For the entrepreneurial interest variable, the Cronbach alpha value is var 0.932 above the minimum reliability limit of 0.60, so it can be concluded that this instrument is very reliable. For the entrepreneurship education variable, the Cronbach alpha value is 0.810, also above the standard value, so the instrument for this variable is also declared reliable. Finally, for the school environment variable, the Cronbach alpha value is 0.841, so all items in this variable are also declared reliable. Thus, the three variables in this study have instruments that are consistent and trustworthy because they meet the reliability requirement based on the Cronbach alpha criteria above 0.60. Next are the results of the normality test using the one sample Kolmogorov-Smirnov test method. Based on the test result, a significance value of 0.200 was obtained or greater than 0.05. This indicates that the data in this study are normality distributed. Thus, the regression model in this study met the normality assumption, and the data is considered valid or feasible to proceed to the next stage of analysis testing, such as linearity, multicollinearity, and heteroscedasticity test. Next is the result of linearity test, which aims to determine whether the relationship between each independent variable and the dependent variable is linear. Based on the result of the linearity test between entrepreneurship education and entrepreneurial interest, a significance value of 0.000 was obtained, which means less than 0.05. This result indicates that there is a linear relationship between the two variables. Likewise, in the relationship between school environment and entrepreneurial interest, the same significance value was obtained, namely 0.000 is less than 0.05, which means that the relationship between these variables is also linear. Thus, the two independent variables in this study met the linearity assumption, so they can be further analyzed using multiple linear regression. are the result of the multicollinearity test, which aim to determine whether there is a high correlation between independent variables in the regression model. Based on the test result table, the tolerance value is 0.813 and the fifth value is 1.23. Because the tolerance value is greater than 0.1 and the fifth is less than 10, it can be concluded that the regression model in this study does not experience symptoms of multicollinearity. This means that the entrepreneurship education and school environment variable do not influence each other excessively, so the regression model can be considered valid for use in the analysis. Next are the results of the heteroscedasticity test using the Gleiser test. Based on the test result table, it is known that the significance value for the entrepreneurship education variable is 0.134 and for the school environment variable is 0.739. Both values are greater than 0.05, so it can be concluded that there are no symptoms of heteroscedasticity in this regression model. This means that the data in this study are homoscedasticity, namely a constant residual distribution, so that the regression model meets the classical assumption and can be used for further testing. Next are the results of the multiple linear regression analysis in this study. Based on the calculation result, the following regression equation is obtained. Y is equal to 38.181 plus 0.137 multiplied by x sub 1 plus 0.432 multiplied by x sub 2. From this equation, several important points can be taken. The constant value of 38.181 indicates that if the entrepreneurship education x1 and school environment x2 variable are 0, then entrepreneurial interest y is estimated at 38.181, assuming other variables are constant. 2. The regression coefficient entrepreneurship education is 0.137, meaning the every 1 unit increase in the x1 variable will increase entrepreneurial interest by 0.137, assuming other variables remain constant. 3. The regression coefficient school environment is 0.432, meaning that every 1 unit increasing in x2 will increase entrepreneurial interest by 0.432, assuming other variables are constant. From here it can be seen that both independent variables have a positive contribution in increasing entrepreneurial interest, especially the school environment variable, which has a greater influence than entrepreneurship education. Next is the result of t-test or partial test, which aim to determine the effect of each independent variable separately on the dependent variable. This study used a total of 173 respondents. So the degree of freedom is n minus q minus 1 equals 173 minus 2 minus 1 equals 170. From this calculation, the table value is 1.654 at a significance level of 5%. First one, the entrepreneurship education variable, the t value is 1.850, t-table 1.654, and the significance value is 0.046. 0.05. This means the partially entrepreneurship education has a positive and significant effect on student interest in entrepreneurship, so hypothesis 1 is accept and hypothesis 0 is reject. Second, on the school environment variable, the t-count value is 5.234, t-table 1.654, and significant value 0.000 less than 0.05. This result indicate that the school environment also has a positive and significant effect on entrepreneurial interest, so hypothesis 2 accept and hypothesis 0 is reject. So both have a significant influence on the entrepreneurial interest of vocational high school student in South Jakarta. Next is the result of F-test, or also called simultaneous test. Based on the result of data processing in the ANOVA table, a significance value of 0.00 was obtained, which means less than 0.05. This result shows that the regression model used in this study is reliable or valid statistically. This means that simultaneously the variable entrepreneurship education and school environment have a positive and significant effect on entrepreneurial interest of vocational high school student in South Jakarta. With this result, the alternative hypothesis is accept and the null hypothesis null as reject. Next is the result of coefficient of determination, which is indicated by the edges R square value in the SPSS output from the table above. It is known that the edges R square value is 0.412. This means that the entrepreneurship education X1 and school environment X2 variable together are able to explain 41.2% of the variation in the entrepreneurship interest Y variable, while the risk, which is 58.8%, is influenced by other factors that are not studied in this model, such as family environment factory, personal motivation, or previous business experience. Based on the result of the t-test, both entrepreneurship education and the school environment have a positive and significant influence on student entrepreneurial interest, as evidenced by a significance value of less than 0.05 and the count t-table. Simultaneously, through the F-test, it was also found that both independent variables together had a significant effect on entrepreneurial interest with a sixth value of 0.000. The edges R square value of 0.412 indicate that 41.2% of the variation in entrepreneurial interest can be explained by entrepreneurship education and the school environment. Presentation text based on the result of the analysis of 173 respondents of vocational high school students in South Jakarta. This study concludes that both entrepreneurship education and the school environment, both partially and simultaneously, have a positive and significant influence on student interest in entrepreneurship. This means that the better the education and environment that support entrepreneurial activities in school, the higher the student interest in entering the business world. That is the presentation of the thesis defense that I can deliver. I realize that there are still many shortcomings in this research, so I really appreciate how all critics criticism and suggestion from the examiners. Thank you for your attention and opportunity. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.